Hello, everyone, and welcome. So, I got a question for you. What would you say is the number one taboo subject that we have the hardest time talking about with our clients? Do you know what it is? I bet it's not what you think. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you all about that. But first, I just want to say hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Wendy. Some of you I know, some of you I haven't yet met. I have been laying kind of low. I have let this group kind of coast for a while because this past year has just been crazy, hasn't it? And I don't know about you, but it seemed like pretty much every single thing in my life turned upside down last year, one way or another. And change has been the order of the day. So much change. It's been kind of head spinning for me. Not necessarily in a bad way, actually, a lot of it in a good way, believe it or not. But I needed to take a little time to just think about what the heck I'm doing. Where is it that I want to go? I needed to reconnect with my own vision and my intention for what I want to create in my life, in my work, in this business, and with you. And I have done that, and I'm kind of excited about it, and I can't wait to talk with you more about some of that over the coming weeks and months. But for now, let's talk about this subject. What do you think is the most taboo subject? Because we are known, there's nothing we can't handle, right? Well, I will tell you, this particular subject, it's not sex, drugs, and rock and roll, y'all. It's not politics or religion. It's not trauma. It's not addiction. It's not any of those hard things that we are so accustomed to managing. Nope, it's none of that. It's money. It's money. I will tell you, I have been a licensed psychotherapist for 30 years, over 30 years. I've been running a group practice for most of that time. And I've coached and counseled and mentored healers and healthcare practitioners across the country in all different kinds of settings. And the single issue that I see people running into all the time, the number one roadblock, the obstacle, the wall that they hit, is their extreme discomfort with everything related to money. So our tendency is to not talk about it at all, not address it, not deal with it, not mention it, not face it with our clients. And let me tell you, just because we don't want to talk about it, doesn't mean they're not thinking about it, because they are. And when we avoid a subject because we can't handle it, we make our discomfort our client's discomfort. That's why this matters, because this is a therapeutic issue as much as anything else that comes up between you and your clients. And you have to learn how to handle it. I actually believe you have an ethical responsibility to do so. A colleague of mine, told me a few years ago that she was really struggling because she worked a lot with elderly clients who feel pretty strongly about paying their bills. And it was a really common thing that she would have a client walk into her office with a checkbook and say, I know I owe you money. What do I need to write this for? How much do I need to pay you? And she would squirm a little in her seat. And she would say, I don't know. Insurance is a little tricky. We're still figuring all that out. You can just write it for whatever you think you want to pay. And I'll tell you what, just drop that over there on my desk and come on over here and sit down. Let's talk. Don't worry about it. Drop that over there on my desk. She didn't even want to physically touch the checks. She did not want to touch money. And I get that because I used to be the same way. And when you don't want to touch money, there's not a lot of money to touch. Let me tell you. Now, she eventually did get better at that. It took her a year and a half, 2 years to sort of get a handle on it, get comfortable with it, learn how to handle that part of her business. But she did do that. And when she did, the money flowed a lot more easily, which is a good thing, right? That's the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about here in this community. Because, y'all, when the world is crazy as it is right now, it is more important than ever that you are financially sound, grounded, and safe. I want this for you, for your family, for all the people that you care about, and for your clients. So I'm going to be teaching you all kinds of ways to think about this. Actually some of my goals are I want to teach you how to manage money, how to think about money, how to work with money, how to make more money, and feel okay about it. Feel good about it. That's my goal for you, because that's a little harder than we think it is. So to get you started, I do have a little gift for you. I have created a little guide. It's a little ebook where I have written a whole bunch of strategies for how you can boost your cash flow in your practice, like right now. You can find that over on my website at wendypittsreeves.com, and look on this page to see how to spell my name so you get that right. wendypittsreeves.com. If you look right below the header, you'll see a place where you can download this little ebook about how to boost your cash flow in your private practice. I have a whole bunch of strategies there. Every single one of them are things that I have done personally, so I know they work. They're all things that I've done over the years to make more money in my own practice. It's how I have a 6-figure practice today. And some of them are a little harder, more complex, take a little more time to put into place, but not all of them. There are some in there, y'all, that you could do today, that literally you could implement today and start making more money. So I want you to check that out over at my website, wendypittsreeves.com. Pick a strategy or 3 and come back here and tell me which one you're going to try. Let me help you with that, and let's celebrate that and kind of encourage each other around that and see what happens, because I think it's going to be good. So I hope that's helpful to you. I would like to have a conversation about this. We're going to be talking about it a lot. Talk to me in the comments below. Stay in touch. Stay tuned here for more information about the way we're going to be processing and learning about all this, because I got lots of good stuff planned for you. And I'll talk to you again soon. All right? Thanks, everybody. Bye now.